This might be the biggest thing coming to Rainbow Friends Chapter 3. Alright, so this actually took me by surprise, and it really just cemented the whole theory around what I'm going to be talking about, so you are in for a journey here. But if you are looking forward to Rainbow Friends Chapter 3, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe so you won't miss out on when Rainbow Friends Chapter 3 will be coming out in any news pertaining to it. So I'm going to briefly talk about Chapter 2 because Chapter 2 was incredible, and then I'm going to be talking about Chapter 3 and what specifically is going to be very different in Chapter 3 and something to do with the Rainbow Friends and maybe even some of the Rainbow Friends that we encounter now. So Chapter 2 in general introduced a lot of secret things, even more things that I will be covering over the next weeks, so be on the lookout for it. But there's one thing in specific that I want to talk about because I have the feeling that Roy and Charcoal did not add anything to the game that would not make any sense. So I do believe that Lookies will be playing a big part in Chapter 3, but something that happens that is very, very brief is when we are leaving the Rainbow Friends in the last Cyan chase scene, we do see some animatronics, and these animatronics are blue, green, and orange. It looks like they're broken. They're also staticking, at least green is. You can also see kind of like a furnace there to the left. Now, what does this actually mean, and what is this in relation to the Rainbow Friends? So this is where it gets interesting because we see on the calendar in Rainbow Friends Chapter 2 that there was something that was meant to be the light show. Right now we're currently underground and we're going to the surface, and I do believe that we will be going to see Pink, but it could be themed around the light show, and during a light show it could be possible that these animatronics were being made for the light show. Think about it. If this is going to be a show that is going to be showing off the Rainbow Friends, I mean, they would totally have robots and things like that. So I do believe that the light show will consist of robots. Now, that is just the blue, green, and orange. But however, one thing that I don't think a lot of people notice is that I believe that Cyan, most of all, is a robot Rainbow Friend. Now, from the looks, no, but from the sounds, 100%. If you really take a listen to Cyan sounds really robotic. And not to mention, that wouldn't be too far stretched to think that maybe Yellow is also a robot. And I know we always think that the Rainbow Friends are themed off animals, which I totally think that too, but I believe that maybe these creatures were robots first and then turned into it. They just look really advanced. But however, I am so sold on that Cyan is possibly a robot. So I'd be curious to know what you think about that. So when we go to the surface, it could be that we enter a whole new world of rainbow robots. It could be robots everywhere, and we may not know exactly who to trust, especially if Lookies are going to be there. Now, I do believe that the Lookies will be helping us out, but however, we are going to the surface, which means there is something up there and maybe something or someone waiting for us. We already know that Red is even going to be there too, and I'm pretty sure the old man will also be there as well to surprise us. And I'm not the only one who thought about Rainbow Friends Chapter 3 and robots, so let's get ready to check out some of your predictions. Emil Chav says, here's my prediction. We're going to the surface. We will see Pink, all the robots from Rainbow Friends Chapter 2 combined, and Black. The first night we have to find fireworks. Night 2, turn on 15 power surges. Night 3, find all lollipops. Night 4, find all batteries, because night 5 it will be dark and you turn on all the lights. Now that actually is really cool and could actually make sense for the light show. And let's think about this. What if these animatronics in the end, and we know that the old man is staying behind and he knows how things work, what if he actually repairs these animatronics? Oh, JYXHH and some letter says, Chapter 3 theory. We have to save the Rainbow Friends from the robot friends because Red made like a mistake and made the robot parts into robots. And Gomez fam, who's also a member on the channel, big shout out to you, says, yeah, I think he might make a robot out of the parts. Now this is a very cool theory because we could actually even have robot rainbow friends versus the actual rainbow friends. Felix YT373 says, I think in chapter 3 there will be robots because remember the robot room? Well, because they didn't move, they need to be charged with batteries. So when we go to that elevator, maybe Red will come and charge the robots, then the robots will go to the elevator and go to the surface. Chapter 3. I love that theory, but I'm starting to think maybe the old man is going to be the one to do this. The Cats Won't Drag Us Down says, theory, I think in chapter 3 it is going to be the Rainbow Friends but robots, because Red in the first Rainbow Friends said things are going to get a lot crazier. I think that's a hint in chapter 3, and Pink could be a normal Rainbow Friend, but maybe on Red's side. Big B, please look at this theory. Please. AJR7432 says, Chapter 3 might take place at the Rainbow Friends light show. On day 1, Orange may return in hopes for a snack. Day 2, we might see Pink because Red may replace Blue with her, which I also think so. On day 3, Yellow will return and soar through the hole in the ceiling. On day 4, we might meet Lime. On day 5, Red will use his abandoned Rainbow Friends robots combined to create the Rainbow Robot to annihilate us. Please share this theory on your YouTube channel. This is actually awesome. Imagine if like the Rainbow Friends get combined, like, you know, the Transformers for an example. XX Random Stuff XX says, theory, the broken robots at the end might be related to chapter 3, that they are going to the stadium because they're talking about the light show, and Red says we're going to be late, and Pink might come, and Blue might not be in chapter 3 because he's dead or was late at the stadium. In hour 1 we will find food because for chapter 1, 2, and 3 we never ate, so we would be looking for some food. Hour 2 we might look for lighter fluid. In hour 3 we will look for some lighters. In hour 4 we will be looking for fireworks, and at the end we will look for weapons to finish the Rainbow Friends. And also we will be getting fireworks and rope and lighters because Red will trick us to helping him, and then all the Rainbow Friends are gonna chase us, but at the end scene we burn the stadium with lighter fluid. With the Rainbow Friends, we will in chapter 3 be made in September. Please read this. September would be quite cool. EJ Gaming Super says, theory, I think in chapter 3 it's actually going to be a robot world because at the end there is robots and no Pink Rainbow Friend. Instead, it's going to be a pink robot and there's going to be robot lookies that shoot lasers at the end, and there's a boss battle where all the robots combine into one and use the lookies that shoot lasers to defeat the mecha robot Rainbow Friend. Thanks, Big B, if you heart my comment. That's actually quite cool. Again, what if they combine like the Transformers? 4709 says, how Big B remember the chapter 3 predictions? There is an 80% chance that there will be robots because we see the robots are broken and Red will fix them if you get out of the map. You will see Blue robot walking. That is actually true. And there it is. I want you all to leave your best Rainbow Friend Chapter 3 prediction down below in the comments. Where do you think is going to be taking place and what do you think is going to be happening? But in the meantime, why don't you check out this video here? But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And if you want to show that further support, you can always use star code BigB2 when purchasing Robux or Premium. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!